Hello everyone, good morning. So how are you doing? It's Hilary the Marketing Mom. Glad you're able to join me today. I am happy to be here, and today I'm going to be training on the how to overcome financial roadblocks in your business. Okay, now as a work from home mom and you are starting off your business, or if you're a stay-at-home mom now coming into the realm of business and thinking about that, you're going to be faced with a couple of financial roadblocks. And I want to share with you just a few tips that I learned over the years, all right, that really help you kind of kick off your business the right, well, there's no right or wrong way, but let's put it this way. If you want to overcome those financial hurdles, there are a couple of things that you need to do in terms of preparing. Okay, and I'm going to be sharing those with you right now, and obviously I'm going to be putting them in little categories. Okay, um and basically we've got the ones where you're self-funded pretty much, and then where others are funding you. Okay, and this is very important, and it also depends on the type of business that you are going into. Okay, um as a work from home mom, you could do absolutely anything. All right, and this is something that I really want to hone in on. What you do depends on the level of investment that you need. Now, particularly for those moms who are probably leaving a full-time job to become a work from home mom, you've got different options, all right, in front of you. And in today's world, with telecommuting becoming even more and more popular, all right, the workforce has changed, all right. So you may not have a business, but you may be what's called a telecommuter or a freelancer, all right, or you could set yourself up as a consultant, whatever the case may be. But effectively, you'll still be working for somebody, but you're working from home. All right, you've got the flexibility of working from home. You can set your own work hours, and basically you're kind of like project oriented, so you're working project wise. Now that is a very different situation to say somebody who's launching out their own business. All right, now I want you to think about a couple of things before we get into the whole financial roadblocks and how you could go about that. To stick a pin, recently we had a training in a community, and the trainer talked about his business plan. All right, now a lot of the times when we're talking about finances, somebody will say, well, where's your business plan? And his business plan is effectively two lines. All right, every day get up and go and get new customers, and the second line is keep more net income. All right, now what we mean by net income, we mean after you take your revenue and you take out all your expenses, your business holds that net income. All right, now that is simple to say but difficult to execute, and that's why sometimes we fall into the financial roadblocks and we need to prepare for them. So if you are currently working out of the home mom, you've got a day job or whatever the case may be, you are obviously going to be leaving a few things. You're going to be leaving an HR department, you're going to be leaving an IT department, you're going to be leaving a housekeeping department, you're going to be leaving an admin department. What we don't realize when we leave our jobs is that there were many other business functions that were already taken care of for us. The legal department of your organization, the HR department, the IT department, the housekeeping department, all right, and the admin department. Those are five other areas of any business that you need to keep in the back of your mind. Who is going to be running that for you when you start your business? And yes, you guessed it, the answer is you. You will be doing that until you figured out the grand old thing about outsourcing. All right, so we're not going to be talking about outsourcing here, but I want you to keep in mind those aspects of your business. All right, and then there are little things like operations. I'll just drop that into admin for now. Okay, but operations, how is your business operating? Because when you start your business, you're only thinking about what you're going to deliver. All right. So say you're a resume writer. Say you're a really good writer and you're going to start writing resumes for people and cleaning up their LinkedIn profile so that they can get jobs. And that's your thing. Well, who's going to be running all of the other technical things that you need? Who's going to be doing your marketing? All right. How are people coming to you? You're going to have to do that, or you outsource it. Okay. Who's going to be setting up your website? Who's going to be doing all of that stuff? So when you think about what your business needs, you need to start listing those down. And that's the first, I think, hurdle when it comes to starting your business, knowing what your business is going to need. All right. You've got to know what your business is going to need, and then you lay down those costs, and then you can figure out, okay, what do I need to put aside? So that's when we come to the first overcoming of the roadblock: savings. All right. If you're in a job already, you can, after doing that analysis of what your business is going to need, you can start saving towards your business. So every month you put aside something towards your business so that you could start creating a nest egg. If you are like me, when I left my job, I left under visa, voluntary separation. So I had a big nest egg that I was able to put aside to help run our household expenses and business expenses for a certain number of years in order to get my business up and running. Okay, so that's important. You've got to be realistic with that. Okay, now keep in mind, things change, times change, and you always have to keep on the ball. All right. Obviously, the next areas are going to be loans, grants, and investors. And depending on the nature of your business, so for some people, they think to themselves, well, like for example, if you're going into network marketing, you're thinking, well, I don't need to save and I don't need to get a loan or a grant or investors in that. When you approach network marketing that way, you're bound to fail. All right, because you're not approaching it as if it's a business. You've got to approach it in a business setting so that you know how much you're going to need to put aside for marketing, for other expenses, for inventory, all of these type of things. Now, a lot of individuals, work from home moms, you have to actually borrow money. All right. Now, if you are doing network marketing, the chances of you getting a loan from the bank are slim to none. But you may be able to get investors, aka family and friends, to put towards some money for you. Right now, whether that's network marketing or whether it's a beauty shop, maybe you want to open a beauty shop or any other business, if you get family support, it depends on your family situation, but any one of these other three situations, you're going to have a payback plan, whether you're taking a loan or investors. All right, you're going to have a payback plan because they're putting into your business and they want a return. Grants is another way, but you've got to go through the whole approvals and all of those type of things. You need to have certain things in place in order to receive grants, depending on the country that you're living in, depending on the industry that you're in, and all of those type of things. Definitely, as women, we've got more grants available to us because the world wants to see more female-run businesses. So we're in a situation in the history of the world today where we have more opportunity to receive grants for our businesses over, say, men starting their business. All right, but most men, they like to stick to the corporate environment anyway. Women tend to be a little more entrepreneurial, right? Would you say? Anyway, so those are some of the ways of overcoming. But the first and foremost, the fundamental thing that you have to look at is what are your business needs, and then start saving towards that. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, well, Hillary, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't have savings. Well, this is where now you have to sit down with your family and your husband. Obviously, if you're a stay-at-home mom, you've got a working husband, and you've got to sit down and discuss, well, this is what we want to do with the business. These are the family needs. This is what the business needs. How are we going to work this around? And then when am I going to start generating revenue? Okay. And 9 out of 10 times, if you sit down in a very rational way and put it forth, you're able to get some better results. Savings, I would always say, is the best way to go about overcoming those financial roadblocks. All right, you're gonna have many, and they're going to be, let's face it, what we call them, surprises in life. As a work from home mom, you have to remember that it's not just a business that you're running, you're also running a home, and the car may break down and you may need to take out something out of the savings account, or the children will get sick and they've got to go to the doctor, or somebody broke their leg riding the bicycle and you've got to take them to the hospital and get surgery. You've got to always keep a contingency fund for both business and household as well. Yes, it sounds like a lot, but this is the reality of business and the reality of life. All right. So I hope this training has been very insightful for you. Drop a comment below if you found value here. Share with other moms who are seeking to start their business. And if you want to learn more about how to work with me to start your business or to start a business, hit me a message. Drop a comment below and I will get right back to you. Have a great day and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.